We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're going to do another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. But first, here's a word from our sponsor. So I recently came across this brand called the CLONE Perfume. They're a US-based fragrance house that creates handcrafted, luxury-inspired scents. Basically their own takes on the most popular designer fragrances out there, like Baccarat Rouge 540, Lost Cherry, and Creed Aventus. What really caught my attention is that all of their perfumes are made with clean, vegan, and cruelty-free ingredients. And the whole idea is to give you the same high-end experience just without the crazy price tag. I've got a few of their fragrances here with me. I'm going to test them out, compare them to the originals, and see how close they actually get. Yes, like I just previously mentioned, this video is being sponsored by the CLONE Perfumes, but as always, all opinions are my own. All right, guys, so we're going to get started on this video. They did send me a few fragrances to test, and it's going to be a few fragrances that I've tried, and I'm guessing you guys have tried at least two of these. But we're going to be trying Symphony, which is Lost in Symphony. It's going to be inspired by Louis Vuitton Symphony, Lost in Symphony, number 83. And then we have Naked Cherry, number 33, which is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. And then we have Thunderstorm, number 93, which is inspired by Aventus, guys. And yes, I did pick these because I have tried all of these fragrances before. The one that I'm the least familiar with is probably the Symphony, but I did do a video pretty recently with Brandon, and I think he either brought his bottle or he brought me a sample, and we tested it in my car. And so I should be able to remember what that one's about, guys. So Naked Cherry, guys, again, inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, guys. The notes for this fragrance in the top, we have black cherry, cherry liqueur, bitter almond. In the mid, we have griot syrup, Turkish rose, and jasmine sambac. And the base, round things off with puro balsam, roasted tonka bean, sandalwood, vetiver, cedarwood, and clove. So, guys, let's go ahead and check out this presentation. I will show you the presentation for the first one because the other ones are all the same. I do believe this is the box you will get whenever you purchase. This is a 1.7 ounce extrait de parfum, guys. So strong juice here. I expect it to be strong juice here. The box opens like so. It does look like a tester box. I'm not sure. I'm guessing these are the ones that you do get in the mail when you order from them. But we'll see. But here is the bottle, guys. Nice little plain square, clear glass, kind of a dark gray smoky glass with a dark gray, maybe even black cap. Silver atomizer here. We do have the label right there for you that does say the name of the fragrance here, guys. But yeah, guys, so let's go in with the Naked Cherry, guys. See what this one is all about. I'm going to start with this one probably up here on my upper arm. But again, I'm guessing this one's going to be okay sprayer. Not pressurized or anything, but it's not bad. Okay, yeah. Definitely getting a Lost Cherry type of fragrance. Getting the very strong sour cherry note. I'm getting the almond. It's nice and nutty, creamy, sweet, a little sour. Fruity, obviously, guys. If you guys have tried Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, you guys know what that one's about. It's very, very cherry heavy. It's very syrupy, like a cherry syrup. The almonds are very pronounced in that one, so it kind of get later on in the fragrance, it gives it a bit of a powderiness. Yeah, definitely excited to see how long this does last, it being an extrait de parfum. But right now, I am definitely getting a Lost Cherry experience, guys. Right now, definitely a nice little rendition of Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, guys. The next one is going to be, I believe, Thunderstorm. Not sure where they came up with that name, but yeah, Thunderstorm is going to be inspired by Aventus. I guess one's going to go on this hand here. I'll let you guys also know which ones are, like, I'll try to rank them 1 through 3 and see which ones are my favorite. That's probably going to be towards the end of the video. Here's the Aventus inspired fragrance. This one does have a lot of the, we got bergamot, blackcurrant, apple, and pineapple. The mid we have rose, jasmine, and patchouli. And the base we have oak moss, ambergris, and vanilla. Yeah, okay. This one right now is not as close to Aventus as I was hoping. Not sure if this has to macerate or all that stuff. I mean, you know, everyone talks about how these fragrances have to kind of sit on the shelf for a while and let age. I'm not a big believer in that, but a lot of people think that that's a thing. That could be the case here. I'm not really sure. So little bit of a different take on the Aventus fragrance we all know and love, guys. Now the final one is going to be Lost in Symphony. Is going to be the LV Louis Vuitton clone. And here we go, guys. Extrait de Parfum. Same presentation, guys. And we do have, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this hand here. It's been a little bit since I've tried this fragrance, but okay, yeah, definitely getting the citruses. The notes for this one that they list on their website is going to be in the top grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. The mid we have cardamom, geranium, and rosemary, and the base musk, ambroxan, and labdanum. Yeah, very pleasant, very musky, little ambroxan-y there. Gingery, so it's zingy, fresh, citrusy. Yeah, guys. But yeah, so I'm gonna give these fragrances a little bit of time and wear them a few times and give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. All right, guys, I'm back with the update for the CLONE Perfumes, guys. Gonna try to make this half of the video very short and sweet. Did I like these fragrances? Yes, I did, guys. These were very surprising. Now, we'll say first off, we'll start with the whole Aventus Thunderstorm thing. I reached out to the company, and I believe there was a product issue they had with this particular fragrance they sent out. Might have been a maceration issue. I did reach out to them and talk to them about that. And so they're going to send me out another bottle of this for a future review. But yeah, I do believe there was a product issue with this one. The reason why I say that up front is because the quality of these two fragrances was so good. There's absolutely no way, and I told her this as well, there's absolutely no way that this was what they put out to the public. This had to have been in like just a bad bottle on accident. And I don't blame them because, guys, these two fragrances here are legit. The Lost Cherry one, the Naked Cherry, lasted till the next day. Both of these fragrances lasted till the next day. So it does remind me of Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. Smells like it. I mentioned that in the first half of the video. The fact that this lasted on my skin till the next day was incredible. Guys, for what you're paying for these fragrances, I will link everything down below, and I'll put the prices on the screen here, guys. But what you're paying for these fragrances is definitely worth it. You're going to be paying a lot less for this fragrance than you're going to be paying for the real thing. The star of the show, in my opinion, was going to be the Lost in Symphony number 83, which is inspired by Louis Vuitton Symphony, guys. Brandon and I did a video, like I mentioned, and I knew that if this fragrance had any legs to be compared to Symphony, Brandon would pick it up. So I texted him early on. We hung out for my birthday. I texted him early on and said, hey, I'm wearing a fragrance today. If it reminds you of anything, don't tell me what it is. Let me start recording you first, and then you tell me. So that was the text that I gave him. And so here's the video right now. Me and Brandon are hanging out. Wanted to get his first reaction. I told him, if you can smell it, don't tell me what it is. I want to get it on camera. So what does my fragrance remind you of?
Took me about 10 seconds, and it smells like Louis Vuitton Symphony.
Exactly. That's what it is. All right, guys, you heard it here first. So as you can see, Brandon did own a bottle of Symphony. We did a review of it in my car, I believe, and he is an expert on that fragrance because he loves it. He talked about it all the time. He wore it all the time. He immediately picked up that this smelled like Symphony. That's incredible because that fragrance is very, very expensive. That was my main gripe with that fragrance when I first tried it, how expensive it was. I thought it was okay. I thought it smelled good. Not for the price though, right? So what you're paying for this fragrance, guys, versus what you're paying for that fragrance, this stuff lasts until the next day as well. I got the DNA of Symphony. Again, I wasn't an expert on it, but Brandon said that's what it reminded him of. So you're getting a Symphony-ish-esque fragrance for fraction of the price, guys. I think that goes for like almost $600. So guys, and this stuff lasts, like I said, lasted on my skin the next day, guys. And so with that kind of performance, because this is an extrait de parfum, with that kind of performance, guys, these are a no-brainer, guys. Out of the two here, I'm gonna really go with the Symphony. I think this one, the citrus notes held on the longest on this one. I was really surprised. No shade on them on the scent or the clone, but I was just really surprised by the quality because a lot of clone brands, they just don't really bring it all the time, right? And these guys actually do. Both of them were phenomenal, but the Symphony, to my nose, was phenomenal. And I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, but I don't think there's a lot of Symphony clones out there, like or dupes, whatever you want to call them. And the Clone actually made a good one, guys. So this is gonna be my recommendation to get if you're gonna pick one up. But both are equally just as good. I just happen to think that Symphony is more of a unique fragrance, and not everybody wears it compared to Lost Cherry. Everybody wears that one because everybody. There's a ton of dupes out there of Lost Cherry. Not saying you shouldn't grab it from these guys, but I think if I'm gonna get one of my choice, it'd be this one, guys. You guys can use my coupon code DOLLARSANDCENTSYT for 15% off. I'll link everything down below so you guys can go give these guys a try. I think they're worth it. You guys know I don't plug that many what do they call it, sponsored videos. I'll do them when I can, but these were great. This company is legit. Their marketing team was awesome, and they got back to me very quick on that issue. And yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna have any issues. I just think that was a one-off. I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't think it was okay to say. But yeah, guys, so give these guys a try, guys. Again, all the information is gonna be linked down below, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching my video on my channel. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first city content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find first edit photos and future contest winners. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.